Hundreds of students in the Twin Cities walked out of class today in protest following the latest school shooting in Uvalde, Texas. The group says they have 5 key demands: a statewide advisory committee for student safety, standardized active shooter drills, accountability from public officials, a mental health assessment for every student, and a ban on AR-15 rifles. That's what the group wants.
In Washington, senators met virtually today, seeing if they could find some kind of middle ground on gun control legislation, focusing on loopholes in background checks and a red flag law that would allow judges to take guns away from people that are deemed to be a risk.
Yeah, remember, the shooter in Texas bought his AR-15 legally. Today, funeral services, meanwhile, were held for some of the 19 students and 2 teachers killed in last week's school shooting. As parents prepare to lay their children to rest, one designer is hoping to ease their suffering, donating a custom casket for every child who lost their life. Sophia Beausoleil has the story.
Described as a kind, caring, sweet, and sassy kid who had a heart of gold, 10-year-old Amerie Jo Garza wanted to become an art teacher. And Maite Rodriguez was known as an ambitious, friendly, and sweet soul who wanted to be a marine biologist. But instead of their families helping them pursue their dreams, they've instead had to plan for the 2 students' funerals and final goodbyes. And more families will be doing the same in the coming weeks after a gunman killed 19 children and 2 teachers inside Robb Elementary School in Uvalde last week.
No family should have to bury a child.
Trey Ganem owns Soulshine Industries in Edna, Texas, and creates custom caskets.
I started this business with a purpose and a passion, and this is it.
To help families during one of the toughest moments of their lives, which is why he's donating 19 caskets for the children killed last week. Trey personally spoke with each family to make sure their child's final resting place is as unique as their loved one.
When the parents are doing something very special for their loved one, and when they get excited and you can take a little bit of their pain and suffering away.
His team has worked around the clock for the last several days to finish the caskets, and they've delivered most of them.
It's not about just painting a casket. It's about helping those families to start their healing process.